Do I have Rozenmarine with me?
It's such a shame we can't bring Flock along to the festival.
What good would it do him anyhow?
Oh, you know how much he enjoys being petted, Elise. And the children can't get enough of him either.
He's a goat, Rozenmarine.
Even so, I'm certain he'd enjoy it.
And what are we to do if he starts chewing on the maypole?
We can bring a turnip or two with us.
What if folks ask us about him? What then?
We can pretend we don't know him. If we act surprised to see him as everyone else, maybe we can.
Oh, you're hopeless. She's so cute. Don't call her hopeless. Okay. And here we are. It is the day of the festival, Saturday. We're about to go to the procession. And then afterwards, we're going to go ahead and get to choose our beloved. In this playthrough, since my playthrough with Rozenmarine got deleted because I'm an idiot, I'm going to go with Lebkuchen. Hi, girls. Ah, Elise, Rozenmarine. Full of cheer, aren't you? What else can we expect from Freya today, Elise? Rozenmarine.
Ah, yes.
I made flower crowns for all of us, for you too, of course.
Oh, a flower crown.
What do you say we dance about the maypole together, Rozenmarine?
Oh, dancing around the maypole.
You two are spoiling her too much. Why, she's not from Kieferberg, Elise. Freya's right, Elise. We won't have many other chances. Why don't you two take her home then? Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. What is? Why, a sleepover, of course.
Oh, a sleepover.
For goodness sake, you two. Sounds like a great idea. Looking forward to today, are we?
Ah, of course.
Is everything all right, Mr. Eugene? Kieferberg's got some of its cheer back, you see. I'm not certain I can say the same about myself is all.
Because of your horses?
Rozenmarine? She's right, Elise. Things aren't as they used to be. It pains me to leave town, to be honest. Yet, I don't think I can ever look at it the way I used to. Mr. Eugene, That's in the past now, lass. All we have now is to make the most of the festival. It'll be the last after all. Oh, that's Rozenmarine.
It'll be the last after all.
Is it the last? The last? Hey. All ready for the procession?
We couldn't miss it, Mr. Gustav.
Good thing it's so sunny out today. This is how Kieferberg ought to be. Cheer, hope, and faith. That's what folks need today. Your cheer alone is enough for all of Kieferberg, Mr. Gustav.
I can see where Freya gets hers from.
It's what keeps us moving forward, isn't it? You remember what old Holly used to say, don't you, Elise? About what, Mr. Gustav? Us folks ought to keep our memories close to our hearts, lass. Especially in days like these. They're numbered, after all. I suppose.
Oh, that's such a wonderful thing to say.
That's what they would have wanted us to do, Elise. Old Holly and Heidi, too.
Heidi?
I know, Mr. Gustav. I know. Now, I wonder who Heidi is. I remember him talking about Heidi in my Rozenmarine playthrough, and I was like, who the hell is that? And maybe I have to play through Freya's story to get that. Appel. You better not be talking shit, Appel. I don't think I talked to them last time because I was afraid. He was gonna be like, witch, 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 and I'll be like, shit.
Rozenmarine?
That's how Groon sounds. That hurts. I won't do that.
Full of cheer for the festival, aren't you, Groon?
These two haven't sat still since this morning. Rozenmarine, too. She's been chewing my ear off about it all day.
I can't help it. Let's dance about the maypole together, Rozenmarine.
You too, Apfel. We must make merry today. You hear?
Out with it already, Apfel.
He looks rather troubled still. It's best you say it, Apfel. I'm certain Elise will appreciate it. Appreciate what? I'm sorry, Elise, about what I said yesterday. It's all right, Apfel. There's no ill will. Elise?
Oh, today keeps getting better.
It's such a relief seeing everyone making merry, isn't it?
We can all go play after the procession.
Okay, that wasn't so bad. I mean, Apfel is traumatized, thanks to us, but nobody has to know that. He's just a boy, after all. He'll get over it. So, here's the haters. What's up, haters? It's good to see you girls here for the procession.
Oh, we had to make time for it since...
Good grief. How much more of my time is Father Hans going to waste? What's the matter, Mrs. Wilma? She wants to get back to her inn, Elise. There's no need to say it like that, Ariane. My, it's the day of the festival, Wilma. Can't gather her prayers even for one day, I see. Why, you! We'd best all take our seats. Has Elise explained the procession to you yet, Rozenmarine?
No, she hasn't.
It's rather simple. Frickin' Wilma. Come. Your cousin's coming along too, Elise?
Yes, I am.
I'm glad you're joining us. There's much to be grateful for today. Finally, he looks happy. You wouldn't believe how relieved I am that today has finally come. I'd say we're all relieved, Mrs. Odalie. There are already quite a few outsiders in town, too.
I've seen a few new faces, that's for certain.
It's a good sign, folks. Maybe some of those folks might move here. Now that's asking a little much.
Yes. Why, I wouldn't mind staying here if it weren't for...
Rozenmarine?
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Come now, it's time we gather for the procession. Oh, what a blessed day.
That was tiring.
Oh, that took all morning. Thank goodness it's over. It's best I go join everyone by the inn now. Hi, Wilhelm. Enjoying the festival, are you, lass? You're looking rather cheerful yourself, Mr. Wilhelm. I'm in a hurry to fetch a hammer and nails. I'm not certain you should be running at that age. I'm rather sturdy, even at my age. I can see that, Mr. Wilhelm. Oh, I can't hide it, Elise. Being useful at this age, there's nothing quite like it. Lending a hand with the festival makes me feel like a young lad again. I'd say a lot of folks rely on you rather often. This is different, lass. It's the day of the festival, after all. So nice.
There she is, there she is. Have you heard, Elise?
Of course she hasn't, Yaka. We've just made it up. are you three going on about?
We made these tickets for you, Elise.
Festival tickets. Tickets? What for?
So you can play this, silly.
Jakob wants to play Kiss the Rat with you, Elise.
Up, Val.
You brats and that filthy thing.
Mama will trade it for you, Elise. Ah, Mr. Gustav and Mrs. Ariane are also in on it, so go talk to them.
Everyone will pay you for it as usual.
Ah, Prayers made some flower crowns too. Play this, Elise.
All right, for goodness sake.
Hooray, hooray. Isn't that great, Axel?
Shut up, Jakob. I must say, it's good seeing them a good cheer after all that nonsense that I caused. New objective, acquire the good company. So these tickets are cool because I can do the chores and all the little mini games without causing me to lose any bread. And I get money. Let's start with Kiss the Rats. Hello? Oh, here you go.
There you are, Elise. I was getting tired of waiting.
You want to play Kiss the Rat, you say? Not me, I hate that game.
I'll stop being such a killjoy, Apfel. We'll give you some tiffle if you win, Elise. Play with us. Play with us.
Fine. I'll play with you, but you best give me what you promised.
That's if you win, Elise.
Blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Nasty rat. Damn. I hope I at least made a... Oh. C rank? Yeah. Do I still get money?
There you have it, Elise.
It was a tie, Groon.
Here's your tiffle, Elise.
Okay. I'm done with this silly game of yours.
Oh, please, one more, Elise.
Let it go, Groon. You're the only one who likes this game.
Well, you're the only one who doesn't like it, Apfel.
I'm done here. I don't have all day. You know that rat doll that they're throwing around? It must be nasty. Full of dirt and dust and mold and wet and children's slobber. boogers. It must be the one responsible for the bubonic plague. That rat. Ugh. That's what Elise is thinking, I think. Enjoying the festival, my dear? Of course, Mrs. Lisbeth. I hope you are too. Oh, Elise. More importantly, the laddies told me you'd be here. To trade in their silly tickets? They know how to reel us in, don't they? I'd say they're doing a good job keeping everyone's spirits up. We can't afford to fall behind, can we? Let's do it. I'll be waiting for that reward they told me about. Of course, Elise. I'll be waiting. Apples.
It's raining apples!
No! Not an apple. Damn it. Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Ah! I'm really trying hard. Oh god. It's like my last chance to get an S rank. I've never gotten one. I don't even know if one exists. I'll take it. My Elise, the children will be impressed. I'm not doing this to impress anyone, Mrs. Elizabeth. They respect you quite a bit. You know that, don't you? Since when? Here you go, my dear. You did well. Thank you, Mrs. Lisbeth. Groon has always looked up to you, Elise. And Apfel's been talking about you ever since Wednesday, too. I see. Make sure you play along with them, you hear? They'll be happy. Aww, maybe the kids aren't so bad. Aww. Reminds me when I was a kid, and now when I look back on it, I'm like, oh my god, why did my sisters even like, because I have two little sisters, I'm like, why did they even like me? And they're like, oh, they look up to you and they like you. And I'm like, why? Everything sucks. And now I'm like listening to Mrs. Lisbeth talk about it, and now I'm, takes me back. And I'm like, you know what? I was pretty cool. And so is Elise. Atta girl, Elise. I haven't said anything, Mr. Gustav. A toast to you, lass. To all of Kieverberg. You've had too much ale, Mr. Gustav. You're here for the tickets, I'd wager. Can't say no to those laddies, can we? Ought to make the most of them while they're little, Elise. That said, I'm ready for your tickets. Here you go. I'll be back then. Give it all you've got, Elise. Why don't they ask Freya to chop it for them instead? Freya could not chop anything. Sorry, sorry. Oops. Oh my god, I am doing so bad. They're gonna like fail me. I better just chill. Oh, didn't do so bad. A B, okay. Maybe you have been drinking ale behind my back. Mr. Gustav, a little sip couldn't hurt, lass. Here you go. You still did a great job. Aren't we a little too young to be drowning in ale? Maybe you could convince Freya to try it too. I don't think that's going to happen, Mr. Gustav. Maybe next year then. Can't say I didn't try. Oh, you can play it again? I'd rather do the apple one. Yes, I have one. Still trying to find out. Is there an S rank? There has to be one. And I'm just shitty at it. Oh my god. This is so intense. Get away from me, you shitty apples. I only want the red ones. No. Oh my god. Oh, Lord. Whoa, did I do it? That's different. Finally! After so many mini games. You've got quite good at this, haven't you? I didn't quite do it on purpose. Aw. I did though, I tried. Why don't you get your cousin something tasty for supper? Thank you, Mrs. Lisbeth. I'm so glad Kieferberg is back to normal, Elise. It was about time, wasn't it? Truly. And with that, I'm going to save. I'm going to talk to Leb Kuchen. Leb. I'm happy to see you looking so cheery today, Elise. Even I get to make merry once in a while, don't I? It's as though everyone's forgotten about last week, isn't it?
Now that you mention it.
Folks were bursting at the seams, Leb. Couldn't bear another day fretting about all that nonsense, could they? Neither could we, if memory serves. Not after what happened yesterday. Is everything all right with you, Elise? Huh? There's no need to pretend, Elise. I know you. You've been hiding something from me. I know it. I won't ask you what it is, but can I trust you, Elise? I would never do anything to betray your trust, Leb.
For goodness sake.
What are you laughing about, you?
Oh, Elise.
I can't help it when you look so serious. Well, I am serious about you, Leb. Speaking of which, will you come with me to the bell tower? Ooh. The bell tower? There is something I'd like to tell you, and I...
That's cool, rather cute, aren't you?
There's something I'd like to tell you too, Elise. You're truly... Let's get going. No, I'm gonna die. No. I'll die. Give me a moment. I don't want to die. Okay. Oh my god. I know. No. I'll be like, let's go, and then just bleh. Die of starvation right there. Oh. Guess I have to go over here then. Granny! Or I could also visit Welma. Not Welma. Welma. Granny! Are you gonna let me? Oh, look at you, Elise. What about me, Mrs. Matilda? That flower crown rather suits you, my dear. Oh, Daddy would be rather proud of you, Elise. Oh, Granny Gretel. Truly, she'd be jumping for joy, I'd say. You've grown up to be such a lovely lass, Elise. It's been about 10 years now, hasn't it? I suppose, yes. How I miss that old lass's cheer. Do you remember, Matilda, when we were about Elise's age? She'd make us those dandelion flower crowns on the day of the festival. Oh, they were friends, like me and Freya and Lebkuchen. Aww. Why, of course, braid our hair and pinch our cheeks too. Pinch your cheeks, Mrs. Matilda? Rosy cheeks are a lass's best asset, Elise. It truly is, as she used to say, isn't it, Gretel? No two ways about it, Miss Matilda. That was cute. Okay, well, I'm full of bread and full of hearts. Oops. Bread and sausage. Let's move along then. Let's go. Where Father Han sees us, he would definitely not approve of this union. Kieferberg's unrecognizable today, isn't it? Looks quite the same to me, hot to say. It wasn't a joke, Lebkuchen. I'm well aware it wasn't, Elise. That's what I find so amusing. Amusing, you say? You're leaving soon, aren't you, Elise? Huh? Or something along those lines, I'm certain. I don't know yet, Lebkuchen. I'm still... Yes, you do, Elise. I can tell. You're going to that castle, aren't you? Don't be silly, Lebkuchen. At some level, Elise, it's what you've always wanted. Cuverberg can't possibly give you any of that. What would you say I want, Lepkuhen? More.
I see.
More, huh? You've always wanted better, to go further, to live more. Even when you were young. Even when we were young. You were never truly satisfied, were you? Lepkuhen, Neither was I, Elise. Huh? I told you, I never quite grew into this habit, or this veil. In fact, I'm not even certain who I am without them. We both know who you are without it, don't we? Elise. It's true you tend to hide. You've always been that way, but... My, how clever. You're doing it again, Lepkuhen.
For goodness
You
sake.
seriously thought I'd never notice?
You're really...
Not necessarily, but... You despise Father Hans, not to mention Mrs. Odalie. That's not... You loathe that dust rag of a veil and that grisly habit, too. That's why you and Mrs. Marielle cover it in frills and decorations. It's the color I'm not so fond of, but... You don't have a single Bible or rosary in your bedroom, let alone a cross. Even I have a silly altar, and you're the nun. Elise, that's... Quit denying it, Lepkuhen. Come now, show me your hand. We know each other better than anyone else, don't we? I don't want to be a burden to you, Elise. That's enough hiding, wouldn't you say? I'm not... Quit holding yourself back, Lepkuhen. There's nothing left to hide. Not from me.
I wonder...
There is still something, Elise.
I see.
Tell me then. I've been waiting, Leb. I need you to promise me something first. As long as it's not an excuse for you to...
Please.
Promise me you'll be all right with or without me. Doesn't matter. I promise, Leb. I can't expect you to watch over me forever, can I? Yet, that's exactly what you'll do if I let you, isn't it?
I love you, Elise.
I love you, Elise.
Lepkuhen.
Lepkuhen. Of course I will. For as long as you'll have me.
I see.
You're truly ready to leave this rat hole of a town behind.
Lepkuhen.
Lepkuhen. Why, you called it worse yourself, Elise.
You know...
Come now, there's somewhere I'd like to show you, Leb. If it's with you, Elise,
For goodness sake.
you're so embarrassing, for goodness sake. Oh, we confess their love. Aww. Cute. This is it. There's no going back. Got everything. It's only a matter of...
Elise.
Is everything all right, Elise? Yeah. Let's move along now. I should make certain I have everything in my basket. It's best I hurry and get everything ready. Party talk! All right, basket time. Sweetest nectar. First I gotta put that in there. And the good company is the doll. When it was Rozenmarine, of course, naturally it looked like Rozenmarine. I just don't know how this ending's gonna go because I don't have the bread. Like, something's happened. Something has happened to all my stuff. Ugh. Aren't you glad it's over, Elise? You mean this past week? I feel so much lighter, don't you? You'd be looking much lighter if you took your habit too. Don't you start, Elise. Procession ended long ago, that's all. You're so insistent about my habit. Why is that? Because you look so much better without it. You wouldn't even know what to wear if you had the choice, I'd wager. Why, yes, I would. No, you wouldn't, Leb. Of course I would, Elise. I have plenty of dresses at home. From when you were a toddler, maybe. Elise! You know I'm right, Lebkuchen. Let's not argue. How do you think I should dress, then? Not like a nun, that's for certain. Well, that's not helpful. I want you to be able to decide for yourself, Leb. Oh, shush. She wants to get naked. She wants you to get naked. More party talk. When do we leave then? Huh? Kieferberg, Elise? We're leaving, aren't we? I suppose. But now that we're leaving together, Granny Gretel still needs you to help, doesn't she? Not necessarily. She's rather energetic for her age. Kuchen, I thought you wanted me to stop holding back. I do, but I thought you... I've made my decision, Elise. My future is with you. For goodness sake. My, you're as red as your shoes. Oh, shush it. Maybe it's best I hold back a little after all. Lebkuchen. You'll be the end of me if you keep. We can hold hands on our way there if you want. Oh, for goodness sake. You're truly so easy to tease, Elise. I know. So cute. Oh wait, the bell, wait. It is a good thing I got all that bread.
You know,
Keep close to me, all right? It's best we don't wander about. We could get lost.
Oh, Elise.
Since when have you known about this place, Elise? Since, Monday, I suppose. It's so beautiful. I've never seen so many butterflies in one place. I don't know if I'd call it beautiful, but... Oh, but it is, Elise. Look at how blue the sky looks from here. Oh, Elise, this is better than watching the stars at night. Come, Lebkuchen, stay close to me. I wouldn't want you to get lost. The tender flesh of earthly desire. Make an offering. Oh, I've never seen so many together. Huh? All these fireflies, Elise. Fireflies? This truly is a wonderful place. Elise? Is everything all right, Lebkuchen? This is such a beautiful place. I wonder how nobody stumbled upon it until now. Now, that's a great question. Look at all these butterflies. They're everywhere. I could fall asleep right here in this tall grass. Tall grass? Doesn't anything seem strange to you, Lebkuchen? How so? It's rather cold, wouldn't you say? Oh, but doesn't this breeze smell so fragrant? I don't know what's going on, but I ought to be careful. Oh, how wonderful. How I miss being in your shoes, lass. Putting all your eggs in one basket, are you? Not that I can blame you. Playing with fire is rather addictive, isn't it? Fingers crossed you won't get burned. Such lovely company you're bringing him, lass. A bit of a waste, isn't it?
Oh, that poor, poor witch. One truly can't win against him, huh?
Would you say it's worth it, lass? Not that you would know before meeting him either way. Aren't you daring, going against her wishes like that? See, there's definitely some healing items. My, aren't you generous? I'll be looking forward to having that friend of yours join us for dessert. You're almost there, lass. Oh, how exciting. The sweetest nectar to be drunk in earnest. I suppose this will be enough. A fountain! The water's so clear. I wonder if we could drink from here. It's best we don't. Oh, I'm sure it'll be all right. A fountain? She's seen something I'm not? Did you hear that, Elise? Hear what? Why, the birds. They're chirping. Do you think there's a creek around here? Oh, I wouldn't know. I wonder if they're doves. I don't think so. The good company, the object of one's affections. I suppose this will be enough. Huh? Lebkuchen?
What in the Lord's
Where are
name?
you?
What is this?
Where am I? What is this place? Oh, this is very different. This is very different. Oh my god.
You've come to meet me, my progeny.
It's you, the old hag.
You've done well finding your way to my grove, Elise. Oh, how I struggled to reach you before you reached him.
Stay away.
Those vexing pets of his taking hold of my woodland as they please. But now I can take what's rightfully mine.
No, stay away.
I've tried these endlessly over and over again to create a life just the way he did that day.
What is this?
What?
Using my fertile soil to conceive you, my womb.
Don't come any closer.
And now, Elise, at last. At last, my beloved, I can embody your human vessel. I was used by him and his marquise, relentlessly so. All for the sake of that woman's insignificant wish. I bore you in my womb. I nurtured you, my beloved. Yet he still dares interfere with my kin. You are mine, Elise, not his, not your grandmother's. You, my beloved, are what I'm not. Oh, Elise, I can feel your heart thumping in my chest. Your burning fingertips, your tearful eyes. I can feel your living, breathing body cradling me at last. With this, your human body, which I bore, I can once more bear life in my womb. I can live as a woman.
Oh my god. Good evening, gentlemen. Wandering about after dark again, Elise? I'm sorry, Mr. Bernard. It seems I got carried away by my duties. Mrs. Elma needed help until a little later, you see. It's a good thing you're so dedicated, Elise. Of course. It's a pleasure to help my neighbors. Why, you sound like a completely different person, Elise. Still in good spirits after the festival yesterday, are you? Oh, it was the best we've ever had, after all. What the fuck? Oh no! Is this because of the bread? Oh, no, 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 no. No. Motherly cocoon. Ending number 10. Woo! All right. So we're going to turn this playthrough into an endings chapter. And that's it. So I'm gonna, oh my God. Wonder what could I have done? Ay, Dios mío. All right, and here we are with Lepkuhen. I'm about to make the final offering. This time I have used all the proper offerings. So now we're going to offer the token of the good company. My, I didn't know you had it in you. What?
Please.
Bringing me to such a wonderful place, Elise. Come now, there's an even better place up ahead. Elise, is everything all right, Lepkuhen? This is such a beautiful place. I wonder how nobody stumbled upon it until now. Now, that's a great question. Oh yeah, we asked. Seemed to do that before. Okay, so I've gone through all this dialogue. Okay. The gates that old hag told me about.
This is it!
I did it! They're open. But if I go through with this, I might lose her. If what's on the other side of these gates is anything like the woods, I have to do this, not only for my sake, but for hers as well.
Lepkuhen.
She was taken. I've come this far. I ought to go meet him. I knew it. He's an evil beast. Flock! Wait! Flock, wait! I feel I've been here before. Whoa. Okay, that was different.
What in the Lord's name?
I can't stay here. I need to find a way out. All right. I somewhat remember this. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, it wasn't that one. Ooh. Okay, which one does he go into? The left one. All right. Oh no, I didn't look. Shoot. Oh man. No. Oh shit, the smog. That's right, there's smog. Right off the bat. Oh god. What in the Lord's name is going on here? What is this place? Hellish visions of desolate lands extend into the horizon. Oh, look, and there's Satan. And people bringing, oh, the gifts. All the maidens. Flock? Ooh, I didn't notice it. Those are people. Those are bodies. Oh, it is hell. Oh. I knew there was something up with you.
Wait!
Flock? What are you doing here?
We meet again, Elise.
What are you?
Here, I thought you'd be happy to see me.
I don't.
Let's have a word, Elise. You've come here for a reason, haven't you?
For my wish.
Why don't we discuss this over the feast you brought me? Much better, isn't it?
You know,
You're him, aren't you?
Ozzy, Elise.
I see.
Ozzy.
At your service.
This wish of mine, can you truly?
For a price, yes.
I've already brought you your gifts. What else could you?
Speaking of which,
I brought you what you asked of me.
oh, you silly girls keep misunderstanding. These are mere gifts, Elise. A little courtesy. You're yet to pay for what you truly desire.
What?
That witch made you think otherwise, did she?
You know,
How do you know that?
I know everything about you, Elise. I knew you'd like the shoes, too.
So you were the one who...
Rather tasteless, isn't she? Trying to use me to lure you into her belly.
What? The witch?
You're well aware who I'm talking about, aren't you?
That old hag.
She was speaking the truth, Elise. These gifts you brought me. Although you didn't quite need them, did you?
What do you mean?
We have a unique bond, Elise. Me, you, that witch, and your grandmother. Holly, was it?
What are you...
Calm down, won't you? Your grandmother is no stranger to me, lassie. Begged me for a child, and here you are. Back to your roots.
You mean... Granny Holly also?
Conceiving you on that witch's woodland was a mistake, that's what. Made her believe she had a part in it, that you're her kin even.
What are you talking about?
Why, about your dear mother, Elise.
My mother? The only mother I've ever had was Granny.
Let's put that past us. You're here for a reason. You did good in bringing me your tender flesh and the sweetest nectar. Even brought me some good company for supper.
For supper?
So, let us dine, Elise.
What is it you wish for?
Tell me more about what it is you desire, why don't you?
Now that you mention it,
That's... What I want is...
I can't hear you, lassie. Speak up.
I want to be rich. That's all I've ever wanted.
Silence. My apologies, Elise. They're not easy to tame, you see.
you know,
What are they anyhow?
My golden maidens, you ask? Nothing but mere servants, Elise. But let us focus now. You want to be rich, you say. That's what your heart most desires, is it?
now that you mention it,
I want an easy, luxurious life. No more of this maid-of-all-work nonsense. I want to live in a castle, to live comfortably forever, to live out my dream together with...
out with it!
What are you all laughing at?
I have a price, Elise.
I see.
Whatever you'd like.
Your firstborn child.
Now that you mention it,
My second-born child.
Oh, how am I to know you'll have 2 children, Elise?
is that
How are you to know if I'll have any at all? Why? Don't you trust me? I've shown you my loyalty, haven't I? I've brought you your gifts, every last one. It's the least you could do.
You're certain this is what you want, Elise?
so? All right.
A luxurious life, starting right this instant.
Well then, let us indulge in the first course now, why don't we? Let us make a toast, Elise.
This is ridiculous!
What did you do to her?
Me?
Out with it!
Let her go.
I don't think you'd want that, lassie. Our contract is sealed after all. Come now, you know what we're doing here, Elise.
Hurry it up!
I told you to let her go, you.
Let's get this out of the way, why don't we? These gifts, Elise, the testaments to your loyalty. The tender flesh, your own mortal body. The sweetest nectar, your very own blood. The good company, now that's the one you hold dearest to your heart, Elise.
In the Lord's name!
No, that can't be.
Help me! Elise! This is ridiculous!
No, you can't do this. No, Elise.
Wait!
Stop. This isn't what I meant to do. Nobody told me about this. They're so noisy. Can't we get this over with? So noisy, so noisy. That's what I said, you lousy crow.
Let us feast, Ariam and Aziel.
How could you, Elise? I trusted you. I trusted you, Elise.
Help me! Elise! That's good!
No! This isn't what Goodman's calling for me. This isn't what I meant to do. Not at all. Stop.
We had an agreement, Elise. It's a pity, isn't it, that you'd lack the resolve to see this through. Come now, join us, why don't you?
What? Huh? I thought for sure that was supposed to give me an ending. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, this isn't what Gohan's calling for me. This isn't what I meant to do. Not at all. How could you, Elise? You betrayed me. You betrayed me, Elise.
What is this?
Gohan. She's the good company. I can still save her if I can still stop this. Gohan, she's going to die. I will never forgive you, Elise. Never. Gohan, she's glaring at me.
What is this?
So much blood. There's nothing I loved you, Elise. Oh, I loved you, Elise. Gohan, she's...
Oh, I'm fool. I must thank you, Elise. Not only for the feast, but for this beautiful new addition to my entourage.
But Gohan...
We'll meet again, Elise. I will be there on the day your second child is born. Until we meet again. Elise.
Miss Elise Lytle, I reckon. I'm here on behalf of Count Roman de Hilge. The Count would very much like to see you, Miss Elise. Would you please allow me to escort you to the castle?
Wishes, the manifestation of one's innermost desire, oftentimes leading to glorious glee, others to ruinous grief. Bearers of strong emotions and hopeful hearts, youthful girls risk their very soul to reach my realm, carrying their lanterns deep into the woods, lighting their paths like fireflies, one after the other. Whether they're granted their wishes or they're offered as sacrifice, all their dreams, all their souls, all of their regrets, they all fall into the palm of my hand, one way or another. My beloved golden maidens, how much I cherish them. Out of all the souls I've consumed, Elise's is the most promising, the most fragrant. Will she thrive, or will she sink into the depths of despair?
Oh, man. That was heavy. I was crying thinking about what Elise and Lepkuchen were going through. Oh, man. I got precisely what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. Fortune, wealth, a second chance at happiness. Yet, no matter how big the ballroom, how glorious the dresses, I found myself feeling out of place. None of it came close to what I sacrificed. It all felt vapid, worthless, far from what I truly wanted. Harrowing regret haunted me day and night. Unearthly visions of her, of the look on her face the night I lost her forever. He too visited me in the dead of night, reminding me of my own foolishness, my futility. All I had left was my progeny, my beloved son Henry. My one and only child, I will never put you in harm's way. Never will that demon get my second-born child. There was only you, Henry. You're my only hope, my one chance at happiness. Yet, fate wouldn't have it that way. I had twins, a boy, Henry, and a daughter, my beloved daughter. He's going to take her from me. And he did take her, as per his end of the bargain. I still had Henry, yet I'd lost not only the one I loved most, but also the fight against him, and now my daughter as well. I left to take refuge in a monastery for a chance at redemption in an attempt to reach Le Couhen through prayer. I can't ask for your forgiveness, nor am I worthy. All I ask of thou is to allow me to spend the last of my days in peace, to prepare my soul for eternal damnation. Oh Lord, if I'm to burn in hell, may I at least meet her once more before I...
Please. Le Couhen. You're really...
You've done enough, Elise. I forgive you. I forgive you. Oh, Le Couhen. Come, Elise. Let us go. Your time has come. I'm sorry, Le Couhen. Oh, my beloved Le Couhen. Oh, that made me so sad. I need to process that for a bit. And here we are. And this one, we are going to offer the same testaments, but we are not going to go into the tree.
This is it!
I can't go through with this.
Please.
What's the matter, Elise?
Now that you mention it,
We've seen enough of this place, haven't we? I thought you had something to show me. It doesn't matter anymore, Leb. Let's go home before it gets any darker out.
I see.
You've been hiding something from me, Elise. I was, but not anymore. What do you mean?
Le Couhen.
I love you, Le Couhen.
Please.
Oh, this is so cute. Come now, let's have supper together. You'll never tell me, will you? What you've been hiding all week?
Now that you mention it,
In time, Le Couhen. For now, all I want is to spend this evening with you,
you're really...
watching the stars. We can, hold hands too.
Oh,
My, how daring.
Elise. Shush it, you.
Oh, shush. Come now. Ah, yes, a much better book. We left Kieferberg a week after the festival. Lepkuchen's excitement to finally leave was palpable, and so was mine. Who's Gretel? Oh, Granny Gretel. Oh, please be careful out there, my love. I will, Granny. Don't you worry about me. I'll miss you two so much. We will miss you too, Freya, but we'll come visit. Oh, please write us often, you hear? We will, Granny. Goodbye. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. All we wanted to do was travel. Always on the road, looking for the next best town to visit. We did odd jobs here and there, stopping at every inn and living with whatever we earned each day. I could tell Lepkuchen felt more liberated than ever. Well, I felt I was living a dream, having finally left the person I was in Kieferberg behind. Until the day we both realized there was something missing. We had each other. We were young and free, but...
Elise.
Are you sure this is what you want, Elise? Let's at least stop by and see how everyone's doing, all right? I suppose it's been a while, that's true. Kieferberg truly is where we both feel most at home, isn't it?
Now that you mention it.
Everywhere feels like home when you're with me, Leb. Yet there's something missing, isn't there? I suppose that's what we're going to find out. However, nothing could have prepared us for what would happen. Oh my.
For goodness sake!
Come now, folks. Excuse me. Let me through. I need to talk to Lepkuchen. Ah, Elise. Can we have a word about the windmill renovations?
You hear?
Not now, Mr. Heinrich. I'm looking for Lepkuchen.
For goodness sake.
There you are, Lepkuchen. Oh my god.
Elise.
Were you looking for me, Elise? Everyone's pestering me over these renovations.
Really?
Folks are moving in next month, Elise. It's only natural.
Is that so?
Hounding me won't make them come any faster, though. More importantly, Elise, won't you come up to the bell tower with me? Huh? What for?
Oh, Elise.
Right for lunch, silly. Roast sandwiches, remember? Oh no, it's noon already? I promised Mr. Gustav I'd help him and his lads with. Come now, Elise, you're too wound up. Let's go upstairs. Lepkuchen's now Kieferberg's elder. She's our teacher, nurse, baker. She can do anything she sets her mind to, it seems. She still spends most of her time in church, if it can even be called that. We've made it a point to renovate it, away with St. Walpurga and all those old crosses. Say, Elise, I was chatting with Mrs. Wilma just now. Oh, I told her not to pester you with her nonsense. She's been wanting to ask you about her inn, you see. She's afraid she won't have enough room for everybody, and...
I did it!
We'll just have to build her a bigger inn then. Problem solved.
You're really...
Generous, aren't you?
Shush it, you!
Oh, shush. We can afford it. As for me, I suppose I'm the mayor now. Mr. Gustav said it was time for change after Father Hans died and appointed the role to me himself, but... No, I never imagined I'd enjoy it so much. Oh, R.I.P. Father Hans.
For goodness sake.
What's the point of having folks over if they're not making us any money? You're enjoying this, aren't you? Things are finally starting to change around here, Leb. Can you believe folks are moving from Primaldorf to Kieferberg now?
Rather cute, aren't you?
You look the prettiest when you're passionate about something. Did you know that?
Lebkuchen!
They're adorable. My, you're as red as a beet. Oh my gosh. That, to me, like, I got Rozenmarine's ending, we got the cocoon. That one, though, Lebkuchen, oh, that was so great. I mean, Mayor Elise, that was so cool. That was such a good ending. Oh my gosh. Him grinning ear to ear about that. That was so great. Like, I do love Lebkuchen the most out of the three girls. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. They got to go on adventures and like find themselves and learn about themselves and love each other. And now they're back, and an elder and the mayor. Oh my gosh. So good. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the bad endings where like I go through and all that horrible stuff, and then I'll do the good ending afterwards to be like, no, this is the canon. This is it. Beautiful, beautiful friendships, beautiful relationships, beautiful wives. Beautiful. All right. Making the most of today, aren't you?
Elise!
Oh, Elise.
You've been dancing around the maypole all day, Freya. Aren't you tired?
Oh, right!
More importantly, Elise, won't you dance with me? I was hoping we could. Oh, but you have to dance with Rozenmarine at least. We have to make the most of the festival while she's here, Elise. You're truly... Is everything all right, Elise? You haven't changed one bit, Freya. Even after yesterday, you're still... rather glad to be here in Kieferberg. That's it, isn't it? I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this today. All that happened yesterday made me realize Kieferberg won't be around forever, Elise. Or that I won't be in Kieferberg forever, rather.
You know,
Speaking of which, Freya? Oh, let's please stop talking about such things. It's the day of the festival. I want to make the most of it with you.
For goodness sake.
That's not it, Freya. Come now, let's dance, Elise.
Now that you mention it,
Won't you come with me up to the viewpoint, Freya? The viewpoint? There's something I'd like to tell you, is all.
wait!
Oh, but we haven't danced together yet.
Freya.
We can always dance later, can't we? We ought to move along then, before it gets too late. Let's go. I must dance with you after all, or you'll lose your mind. Elise.
That was tiring.
Oh, I've had it.
I'm sorry.
I would have carried you had I known you were tired, Elise.
For goodness sake.
Haven't you had enough of that this week? Do you truly want me to answer that? Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's still a wonderful festival, isn't it, Elise? Even if it's a little quieter this year.
Now that you mention it,
It used to be a great deal livelier, that's for certain. Oh, I wonder what Primaldorf's festivals are like. I'm certain they're much bigger and more colorful than ours.
for goodness sake.
You should go and see it for yourself, Freya.
Oh, Elise.
Don't you mean we, Elise? I suppose. You see, Elise, You've truly encouraged me a great deal this past week. I did mean all I said, Freya. You helped me understand my own feelings better, Elise. That as much as I love Kieferberg, I want more for myself.
I see.
Me too, Freya. I feel the same about Kieferberg, but also I have something... Oh, you've always made it clear you want to leave, silly. You're always so certain about what you want, Elise. I feel like I can do anything when I'm with you.
Shush it, you.
Oh, don't be silly, Freya. You can do anything without me. I do mean it, Elise. I can't picture my future without you.
Freya.
If you truly believe I can become a seamstress in Primaldorf, then I do too. I could become a princess in that castle even, as long as I'm with you. And for goodness sake, you're so embarrassing.
I know.
I know I could do all those things. I know I could do all those things without you, Elise. Yet, you give it so much more meaning. I truly... Stop! I think probably this, the more flustered one. Before you carry on, there's something all that jealousy I felt for you turned into something else. And... Oh. When I was doing a playthrough, I did Freya's side quest, and yeah, she used to be, like, the village people used to pit her and Elise together, against each other, rather. So Freya, you know, would often be like, well, I don't want to get in trouble for stuff, and I don't want anybody to think Elise is better than me. So she would go out of her way to, like, sabotage Elise's work and things like that. Like one time Freya said that she broke all the eggs that Elise picked out from the chicken coop because Freya herself had ruined the laundry and she wanted to take the attention off of herself. So, you know, it's that kind of thing. Nothing big, just little girl squabble stuff. And now she feels like she needs to compensate for that, and that's why she's always giving her gifts, but, you know, she's grown. All that jealousy I felt for you turned into something else. And it took me this long to realize that What do you mean turned into something else, Freya? Oh, is this a kiss?
I love you, Elise.
I truly do. This past week has been a dream come true.
Freya,
You...
I
I know this is all very sudden, but... Won't you come to Primaldorf with me, Elise? To Primaldorf, you say? Even beyond that, I want to see how far we can go together.
Shush it, you.
Truly so. I've talked to Papa about it already, too. Huh? What? He knows? That we've been flirting about town? Of course. Oh, I am as good as dead.
Oh, Elise.
Elise, don't be silly.
Oh, it's
He's
wonderful.
part of it too. He said I ought to follow my heart while I can. Papa Gustav, an ally.
For goodness sake.
We do love him. You can give me an answer when you're ready, Elise.
You know,
Before I say anything else, Freya, won't you come with me? There's something I'd like to show you. Of course, Elise. You know what? I think I'm gonna do the opposite instead. So that way we can like go off of all these lovey-dovey storylines. I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna make the good ending first and then the bad ending too. Bullshit, because I wanna keep this feeling. Of course, Elise. Come then, it's not far. Here we go. Oh, what's her love token look like? Oh, it's cute too. They're all so cute. Oh, Elise, I can't hold it in anymore. I have to say it. Huh? I was going to wait until it was done, but I can't do it. For goodness sake, Freya, out with it. I'm making you a winter dress. What? Mrs. Marielle had this wonderful red fabric lying about, you see? I couldn't help myself, Elise. Well, I don't see the harm in that. Oh, I should have waited before telling you, but I was so excited. I'm thinking of making you a cloak to go with it too. Mrs. Marielle had some fur lying about, so I also thought about... I'll be looking forward to it, Freya. I'm sorry, I know I'm rambling, but I must ask, how do you feel about headbands, Elise? Oh, for goodness sake. I need to know. This is very important. She's so cute.
Elise.
Oh, Elise, this is so awfully romantic of you. I suppose. Come now, there's an even better place up ahead.
This is it!
I can't go through with this. Is everything all right, Elise? Let's go home, Freya. Oh, already? I thought there was something you wanted to show me. No, it's all right. It's getting late, too, and we still have to dance around the maypole.
Oh, right!
That's true. You wouldn't want folks to start cleaning up before we got the chance.
Freya.
Hmm?
You know,
You see...
Oh, Elise!
Come now, Elise. I said it just fine. You can say it too.
Shush it, you!
Oh, for goodness sake, you're not making it any easier.
Freya.
I love you, Freya.
Oh, it's wonderful!
It shows.
For goodness sake!
Why, you. Let's go then. Back to Keeperbird. Wherever you want to go, Freya. Elise und Freya. Oh, his face. It didn't take us long to leave town after the festival. Everyone saw us off with tears in their eyes, as if we'd be leaving for good. See you, Elise. See you, Freya.
Don't forget to come visit.
Papa.
Please don't cry, Papa. I'll come visit as often as I can. Will you write too? Oh, of course, Papa. You'll make me cry if you keep that up. Mr. Gustav still writes us every week without fail. Once we arrived in Primaldorf, we found ourselves a cramped townhouse. It was riddled with cobwebs and we didn't have much of anything at first. We both worked as maids of all work, just like we'd done in Kieferberg.
Oh, it's wonderful.
I got a tip today, Elise. Someone needed help hemming some curtains.
I did it.
Put it in the jar, Freya. Oh, we'll have enough for the sign next week if we keep going like this. Never mind the sign. We need to get you a proper shop first. Oh, a grape jewel. How cute. So cute. It wasn't long until we found a small ground floor shop for rent.
You know,
Should we move that one more? Wait, should we move that one more to the right, Freya?
Oh, right.
I was thinking we could hang some on the wall over there too. Are you done arranging all your threads and ribbons? Not yet. I have to dust the hello. I'm so giddy. Not yet. I have to dust the shelves first.
Freya?
You gotta hurry, Freya. We open in an hour. Oh, I know, Elise. I'm so nervous. Are you ready, Freya?
All right.
I'll go open the doors now, all right?
Oh, right.
Elise, wait! Won't you lend me a hand for a moment? Today's the big day, isn't it?
I know.
Oh, I'm so nervous I could cry, Elise. Come now, Freya. You'll do great. I'm sure of it.
Elise.
Hey, Elise? You've been so supportive all this time. I want to do something for you too, Elise.
Now that you mention it.
There's nothing for you to do, Freya.
Oh, right.
What about your dream, Elise? Everything we've done has been for me. And I feel
Shush it, you.
this is my dream, Freya. Running this shop will make us wealthy, Elise. What about several shops? Huh?
For goodness sake.
You want to design clothes, Freya, not just work as a seamstress. Of course, but that's just a dream, Elise.
Is that so?
I'll prove it to you then. What? You'll be the best seamstress in Primaldorf, Freya.
I did it!
And once we've achieved that, we'll have shops everywhere.
Oh, Elise.
Oh, Elise, don't be silly.
Shush it, you.
That's my dream, Freya. It's not silly. Your clothes will be worn across the entire country. You'll see.
I love you, Elise.
Oh,
Freya?
look at you. That's all it takes to get you red as a beet.
For goodness sake.
Freya. Oh, and the ending's called Grape Jewel. And now we're going to see the bad ending with Freya. Oh, I don't want to die, Elise. I want my papa. Oh, that hurts my heart. Help me, Elise. Freya. I want my papa. Papa, please.
What is this?
Mr. Gustav, he doesn't know. I can still save her.
What is this?
Papa. Papa, save me. Freya, she's crying. There's so much blood. If I don't stop this, Freya will.
Help me, Elise!
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. If I don't stop him, he will. I got precisely what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. Fortune, wealth, a second chance at happiness. Yet, no matter how big the ballroom, how glorious the dresses, I found myself feeling out of place. None of it came close to what I sacrificed. It all felt vapid, worthless, far from what I truly wanted. The harrowing regret haunted me day and night. Unearthly visions of her, the look on her face the night I lost her forever. He too visited me in the dead of night, reminding me of my own foolishness, my futility. All I had was my beloved Henry, my one and only child. Never will that demon get my second-born child. But as we know, she had two. And he did take her, as per his end of the bargain. Still had Henry, yet I'd lost not only the one I loved most, but also the fight against him, and now my daughter as well. I found myself going back to Kieferberg. I had to go there once more, to the viewpoint. That special place where I'd shared so many memories with her. What I found was a grave for the both of us. To my beloved daughter Freya, and to my beloved Elise, whom I loved as my own flesh and blood. May we all find closure. May they both be in a better place. Mr. Gustav, what have I done? If only I hadn't been so blind. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Freya. I loved you. I truly did, and I still do. I still do, Freya. Oh, she looks so sad. I was actually thinking that she was going to run into Mr. Gustav, unless he died by then. But jeez. Okay, and now on to the next ending, which is not going to be with Rozenmarine just yet. And the reason being is because that I already have seen it, number one, but Also tied for position number 1 is, from what I understand, the Rozenmarine ending is the canon ending because this game is a prequel to Pocket Mirror. So I will be putting that last. Anyway, we have an interesting item with this interesting man. This horrible haircut. Okay. I remember sneaking to Father Han's study with Lev when we were children. These 2 rooms have nothing but junk in them anyhow. Oh, the door's open! The door! Father Hans's study. It couldn't be. What couldn't be? Oh, look at all these crosses. These are all about Saint Walpurga, I believe. Let's see. Saint Walpurga, Kieferberg's patroness saint. All of her mercy, her benevolence is the reason for my unrelenting devotion. Similarly to her pagan roots, Saint Walpurga's blessing serve none other than the people of Kieferberg. Protection, guidance, hope. Truly a servant of the Lord's will. May Saint Walpurga purge all evil. May she protect me in my endeavors. Not to say I don't think she's ever done such a thing. Oh, that's right. I have a door? What would Father Hans need this for? Oh dear. First of all, what are these shiny things? Father Hans's open journal. The Lord can't forgive me for such sins. Whether I succeed in my endeavors or not, my role as a pastor is already compromised. Summoning Walpurga, the witch, comes with its sacrifices. Eugene's horses, Lisbeth's lad, and even their goats. Lise herself. Me? All of Kieferberg has been compromised for the sake of doing away with this evil, so that nobody else may ever commit the same wretched sins as old Holly, so that no accursed spawns of the devil himself may be brought to this world ever again. I'm not proud of what I've done, yet I believe it is a necessary procedure. May this sacrifice of mine allow my beloved Kieferberg to reach the gates of heaven. Beloved Kieferberg? It was him all along, the one setting up those rituals, inviting all this chaos into Kieferberg. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Father Hans. Oh, that explains. Okay, so when I replayed this, because like I said, I lost a bunch of data, and then I played it through again, and then I reset. Well, I picked up the wrong save file. It was a whole complicated mess. But anyway, I did get everything. So we've got, of course, as we know, we have this mysterious note. Hallowed Walpurga, sanctified be thy name. May thy will be everlasting and thy grace all embracing. Quenched thou shall be on this Sabbath of the full moon. May this prayer find its restful place in thy life-bearing grove. Prayer. Something else at the bottom. Kieferberg's offerings lies in the crossroads beyond the maypole. May thy thirst be quenched, thy blessings received in the crossroads. I wonder who dropped this. It was Father Hans. So it's a mysterious note, and then diary entry number 1. That was found in the pocket of the clergyman's robe in that first icky cave. The miracle of our beloved patroness, Saint Walpurga. After last evening's events, I have no choice but to take responsibility. not only for St. Walpurga's sake, but for old Holly's as well. Huh? Granny Holly? On her deathbed, old Holly confessed to all her sins. Among her most mundane missteps, she told me of Elise, of her many prayers to cure her of her childlessness. Yet what struck me as remarkable was the miracle she claimed was granted, that the woodland itself granted her wish for a child. As she put it herself, he granted her wish for a very heavy price. How can this be? What did old Holly truly mean to say? If this truly did happen, and Elise was conceived by St. Walpurga's divine intervention, yet, if not for St. Walpurga's blessing, then who is he? Old Holly didn't seem delirious, nor did she lose her composure. I have more questions than I can answer at this moment. What is going on here? I best hold on to this piece of paper while you have. But yeah, basically, I'm just going over these diaries because there's a whole other dimension to this now. And I've been wondering about these diary entries, and now we know. Belief is a complex matter, as are its various manifestations. The human need for faith has led many down the path of ruin. Pagan heretics, covenants, and non-believers, all of them plentiful and diverse. That was until our Lord's word and glory rescued them from the pits of hell. The Lord's guidance, his benevolence has purified deities and purged their sinful acts, converted their false pagan piety into adoration for the church, now as saints recognized by the church. That's correct. Banished witches, their covenants and cults, to revive them as leaders of faith. Saint Walpurga herself, born a witch and later baptized by the Lord, her soul sanctified, divorced from the witch Walpurga. Saint Walpurga cannot be capable of producing such miracles, the birth of a child no less. Oh, so that this is the pagan that was converted, and so that's why there's a whole like, hey, there's Saint Walpurgisnacht, and then there's Saint Walpurga, the two sides of this deity. The pagan Walpurga, which it seems like Father Hans has summoned her. But why? Why did he summon her? I think he's trying to like find out if Elise is evil. I ought to delve deeper into our patroness's past, into what Holly could have meant. For the sake of Kieferberg and for all that depend on me for salvation. Oh, he's playing God. I must find out what exactly old Holly saw and did years ago. I must continue my research for Elise's sake as well. What? This is Father Hans's writing. What does he know about Granny Holly that I don't? And why is he doing this? Oh my gosh. Wait. Okay. I'm going to have to put this in here. So when I went to the windmill, I'd solved a puzzle and I got a fish key, and then I got the fish key, and then I went to the little fountain, which is like a fish on it, and I went down and there was a puzzle, and in the puzzle, like it was the symbol for Saint Walpurga, or it kind of looked like a maypole, right? And so I went down the mysterious area underneath the well, and there was the maypole Saint Walpurga symbol, and there were 8 places to hold like a candle, and one of them was missing, and I had to put this brooch down. So Elise's brooch, which was Holly's had something to do with these rituals. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I'll show her right now.
I've done it! Keep it together, Elise. Now that you mention it. What is this?
See what I mean? All right. I'm starting to get some theories as to what's going on with the whole story. So I'm glad that I did this. Yay. All right. Diary entry number 3. Sprawled out, the page was written in a hurry. Familiar handwriting, but this one was written in a hurry. This was ripped out of some journal. Most of this was jotted down in a hurry, but Walpurga, the witch. I've uncovered her roots at last. Everything points back to Kieferberg, the birthplace of the witch Walpurga and her cult. This can't be. If there truly is a witch in Kieferberg, then... Adored and celebrated for centuries, the woodland surrounding this town was said to have a consciousness of its own. This consciousness, what we now call a witch, was named Walpurga. Folks' faith in its miracle dates from many years before the glory of the church reached these peaks. Said to grant its believers good health, sustenance, and protection. The woodland of Walpurga harbored folks' wills, wishes, desires, and sins. In such a way, in fact, that it would appear to folks under the guise of a woman. Whisper to the faithful, take the form of their loved ones, of an old hag, of a doe, amongst others. So that's why... Hold on. Let me keep reading. The six-ringed maypole, the symbol of Saint Walpurga's benevolence we adore today, was first adored as the symbol of the witches' miracles and mercy. That is no more, however. Saint Walpurga is a patroness of the church, a benevolent figure in our faith. With the arrival of the Lord's messengers to these peaks, the cult of Walpurga was eradicated. It is fact, however, that the few who lived have become nomads of sorts. What is most puzzling to me is that my research and all of this history, it doesn't quite align with old Holly's confession. Walpurga, the witch, never once was said to ask anything in return for its blessing. Neither was it ever referred to as a god or a male deity, rather a woman. How could a he have granted old Holly a wish? This witch, how could a pagan deity do what the Lord himself won't? I am fairly certain there is more to old Holly's sins than meets the eye. Granny Holly's sins, he says. None of this is true. Father Hans is losing his wits. Granny Holly would never. She would never hide anything from me. And then this says, the Lord can't forgive me such sins. Da-na-na. Summoning Walpurga. Me? Doing his evils that nobody ever commit the same wretched sins. So he summoned Witch Walpurga. But he doesn't think that Walpurga is responsible for Elise's birth. Okay. Walpurga the witch. The creation of life wasn't by any means among her many blessings. However, that is precisely what old Holly claimed she got out of the woodland. A baby. How can this be? Was the witch ever capable of producing life? Homunculi, golems, I've done my research on such heretic matters, and yet, none of what I've gathered points towards this possibility. Nor was Walpurga's covenant interested in the creation of life. Huh? Okay. Down the hatch. What in the... What is this place? A horseshoe. It's too big to be fitted onto a hoof, but a brand new horseshoe, its steel surface unworn and dull. This is making me feel sick. It's painted to look just like me. And this ribbon. Left leaning against the wall, the painted puppet sits emotionless. A wooden doll. This cap is so similar to Apfel's. Eugene's horses, myself, Apfel. Left leaning against the wall, the wooden puppet sits emotionless. Oh, sacrifices. And the goats and stuff. You found your way here, I see. Father! My efforts haven't been in vain after all.
Is that so?
So it's true. You're the one who's been setting up those rituals. Unnecessary evil, Elise.
You old geezer!
What in the Lord's name are you trying to?
That's enough!
Do not invoke the Lord's name, witch. It's time I rid you of the evil within you, Elise. That I rid Kieferberg of what you represent.
What is this?
What are you saying? Old Holly never told you, did she? As I'd suspected. Told me what? She was a sinner, Elise, a witch in her own right. On her deathbed, she confessed her heaviest sin to me, that she prayed to the woodland for the baby she could not conceive. That baby is you, Elise, the product of witchery, heresy, and evil. To think old Holly had it in her to betray our Kieferberg in such a way. There is only one detail I cannot make sense of, however. She spoke of a he as her benefactor. That he had granted her wish for a heavy price. Who this entity is, I have not yet determined. But to you, Elise. What? You ought to know who she was talking about. I'm well aware where you've been these past few evenings.
What in the Lord's name?
You mean? Who is he, Elise? Who is it? You and your grandmother vowed to serve, you witches. All that I've sacrificed. Eugene's horses, Apfel, this town's livelihood and future.
Out with it!
Get away from me! It wasn't all in vain, lass.
You old geezer!
You're insane. Tell me, Elise, who is he? Is it Walpurga? Is it the devil himself? You're sick. Tell me!
What is this?
It's so dark. Where am I? Come now, my progeny. You were taken from me, by him, by your grandmother. How I have defied the odds and the gods to get a hold of you. Oh, Elise, I can feel your heart thumping in my chest, your burning fingertips, your tearful eyes. I can embrace you at last, embody your human vessel. Live the life I've always wanted, yet could never create for myself. Your life, Elise, the life of a woman. Apostasy. Oh, jeez. That final shot with the shoes and the blood. Oh, that was... So now I kind of am getting a better picture of what's going on here. I got it now. So Holly, like so many before her, had made a pact with the entity that we know as Ozzy. And she got Elise from the woodland. And because the woodland is the consciousness of Walpurga, or the Walpurga is the consciousness of the woodland, either way, they're one and the same. She's like, yo, y'all used my womb to produce this heir. Like, you birthed this child in my forest, in my woodland. It's my womb. And so that's where this whole power struggle between Witch Walpurga and Ozzy comes from. Got it. And now Father Hans was like, Father Hans, I didn't see it thinking. Okay, so Father Hans heard about Holly's confession on her deathbed and was like, well, it can't, who could have done it besides Walpurga? But Walpurga doesn't do stuff like this. Also, she mentioned a he. So what I have to do now is I have to summon Walpurga to see if she comes around Elise, so I can finally be like, yes, came from Walpurga. Gotta get this evil out of here then. But also Ozzy was there to probably collect on whatever old Holly had promised him, which was probably her firstborn, which is Elise. I don't know. All conjecture. I'm just really putting it together. I just gotta keep going. Because this is getting good. Getting real good. Okay. Okay, and now for this ending, we are able to put an offering of the tender flesh and the sweetest nectar, but we are not going to put the correct offering for the good company. And just have a berry. Elise?
Where are we?
What do you mean?
Are we in the woods?
You know,
We've been here for a while, Rozenmarine.
The woods?
Come now, Rozenmarine. We ought to move along before...
Elise.
What?
You've brought me here for a reason, haven't you?
We've talked about this, Rozenmarine.
now that
You're
you
the good
mention
company.
No, Elise. I told you yesterday. The good company is the object of your affections.
For goodness
But
sake.
you are the...
No, Elise, that's not it.
It's fate, Elise.
I'm here for a reason.
What are you talking about, Rozenmarine?
I was never fated to be with you as the good company.
What?
I'm not the one who was destined to take you to him. You're the one who was destined to bring me here, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine, that doesn't...
You brought me to the womb, Elise. To the grove of creation my Granny told me about. Our birthing place.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine?
I'm so glad. We're here to meet Walpurga, the old god. To reconnect with the old faith.
Out with it.
Stop, Rozenmarine.
This is my true fate, Elise.
Rozenmarine?
Can I have been so foolish?
Rozenmarine.
Let me go! Rozenmarine!
Come with me, Elise.
No! Let me go!
We're meant to be together, right here in her womb.
No!
Elise. There's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. reaching a deeper plane of existence.
That's horrifying.
Right here, in her embrace.
I'm here for you, Elise.
Together, forever, Elise.
Wow. Wow. That was actually shocking. Man, so far, all of these endings are like hitting something in me that makes me go, oh, I can't. That's really cool. So far, so good. The kiss. See, this makes it look like kind of cute, but with Elise's face just stuck in horror, just not able to move or even look like she was breathing, that was so creepy. Well, all right. Let's see what's next. And for this ending, we are bringing either Freya or Lebkuchen, and we offer the tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and again, we displace the wrong thing for the good company.
Elise? Huh? Where are we? Why are we in the woods, Elise?
You know,
There's something I want to show you.
Elise.
No, Elise, I'm not feeling well. Come then, let's keep going. No, this is wrong.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen, please. I knew you were hiding something from me. But this is too much, Elise. You don't understand, Leb.
I wonder.
No, I think I finally do understand, actually. Wait, Lebkuchen?
Elise?
What did you bring me here for, Elise? The least you can do is tell me the truth, once and for all.
Lebkuchen. That's ridiculous.
Tell me, Elise.
You know,
I can't. I can't tell you, Leb. But you brought me here. I trusted you, Elise. I've always trusted you with all my heart. And yet you...
Wait!
I can explain, Lebkuchen. What are those things? Elise, you're... It can't be. This isn't what you think. No. This is worse than what I think.
Anyway,
Lebkuchen, listen. To think you could betray me like this, Elise. Whatever it is you're planning, I can tell. Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen.
Father.
There she is, the witch. You were right to tell me you two were going on a stroll. I knew it. I knew Elise was the witch.
No, I'm nothing of the sort.
Take her. Take her to the village now. We must do away with the witch.
wait!
No, wait.
Let us pray, brethren.
That's ridiculous.
No, wait, Father.
This is the only way, folks.
Says it all nonchalantly. May the blessing of the Lord, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit be with us. May the hallowed Saint Walpurga take heed of our prayers. No, stop! This isn't right!
Lebkuchen.
Let us pray for the salvation of the witch's soul. May our Lord have mercy and forgive her sins.
That's ridiculous.
I won't stand for this, Father.
Out with the witch! To hell with the witch!
Elise can still redeem herself. She can still be saved.
Burn the witch! Burn the witch!
Father, listen! May such harm be kept out of Kieferberg forevermore. I'm begging you, Father. Please stop. May Walpurga's soul be purified within her rightful vessel. O Lord, have mercy upon the evils of this realm. Stop! We have to help her, not... Burn the witch! Burn the witch! Is this as far as I go? To think, this is all I'll ever amount to. Stop! I couldn't even reach him.
Elise!
Auto da fe. Auto da fe. And now we are going to work on Rozenmarine for her good ending and ending number 1, which is I believe it's supposed to be the canon ending in regards to Pocket Mirror, and I will be playing that, so we'll do that last. For now, let's have happy times with our darling. Like I said, I've already seen these, but I'll do it again. They were great. I thought you'd be enjoying the festival, Rozenmarine.
Elise. Oh, but I am Elise.
Oh no. Let me make sure I've got plenty of water because, you know, Rozenmarine. It's a challenging voice, but I am trying. Because I like doing it. It's just tough. Okay. Rozenmarine.
Oh, Elise. Folks have been giving me all sorts of foods to try. And I danced with Grim, too.
For goodness sake.
Not in the care in the world, huh?
Kieferberg's looking so colorful and lively. Like a completely different town.
Now that you mention it.
I suppose you're right.
Is everything all right, Elise?
Huh?
You're thinking about tonight, aren't you?
You know,
Rozenmarine, I've been meaning to ask you something. This fate you speak of, am I powerless to change it?
Not at all.
Huh?
Oh, that's... Fate is meant to guide one's path in life, Elise. You may forge your own, or allow fate to do it for you. But... you're the one responsible for your own choices.
Rozenmarine.
It It's still rather foggy for you, isn't it? The whole concept of fate, I mean.
Somewhat, yes.
Fate makes you aware of all your possibilities is all. Would you not put on those shoes, for example?
If it's up to me, then will you come with me, Rosemary?
Well, where, Elise?
Oh, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Rozenmarine!
What's so funny, Rozemarine?
I was thinking, fate always finds a way is all.
For goodness sake!
It's best we go then? We can always come back, Elise. Look, Elise.
Rozenmarine!
The sunset's so beautiful from up here, isn't it?
For goodness sake!
Rozemarine, that's dangerous.
Elise, I'll lend you a hand.
For goodness sake!
You're truly...
Isn't this the most lovely view, Elise?
The village of Kieferberg?
Oh, I used to dream of this moment every night. To think I truly made it here in time for the full moon.
Now that you mention it,
This was where you first told me about it, too. About fate, I mean.
But you didn't quite believe me then, did you?
Yet,
I...
you were right, Rozemarine. About everything. I see it now. How it all brought us together.
I was a little too eager last week, wasn't I?
That's putting it lightly, Rozemarine.
I was so excited to have finally found you. Everything has always pointed me toward you. My dreams, the stars, every little thing, as long as I can remember. When I first saw you that night, it was a tremendous realization.
I see.
A realization, you say?
Not only that, it hadn't been all not only that it hadn't been
Blah.
I'm tripping over my words, excuse me. Not only that it hadn't all been a mere dream, but also of my fate, of my purpose, of my very self as part of this world. It was my faith in you that brought me here, I'm certain.
You're truly...
Oh, I know it all sounds rather silly to you, Elise.
It is, but... It makes sense to me, Rozemarine. I didn't want to admit it, is all.
Now that you mention it,
Being with you every day makes me happy, Rozemarine. All you said about fate, about purpose, your presence, also, it all resonates with me so deeply. I don't quite know what to do with myself at times. You said yesterday, Rozemarine, that I should chase what matters most to me.
Of course.
And before, too. You said that me being your soulmate doesn't mean I'm yours.
Oh, it doesn't. No.
This wish is no longer mine alone, Rozemarine. I want you to be part of it now, too. This full moon you speak of, this new beginning, it's a fresh start for both of us, Rozemarine. Together.
I'm sorry, Elise,
What?
What does that mean, you?
Well, I never had the stars tell me anything or dreams about you, but your name, your voice, it all just...
I love you, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine.
Oh, Elise.
So you do know my name, Elise?
Of course I do. Rosemarine's just easier to say.
It's fate, Elise. Fate always finds a way. It always finds its way, doesn't it?
I see.
You're truly... Come, Rozemarine. It's time you move along.
Are you sure, Elise?
About what?
Oh, changing your wish for my sake?
Now that you mention it.
Nothing's changed, Rozemarine. My wish remains the same. I'm just choosing to share it with you. That's all.
Elise.
Come now. It's time to leave. Oh, Rozemarine, I still want to be filthy rich. I just want to be filthy rich with someone like you. I can't go through with this. I won't.
Rozenmarine.
I'm sorry, Aren't you going in, Elise?
You know,
No, Rozemarine. I'm not.
Elise.
I don't think I want to do this anymore.
Oh, that's... What about your wish?
Now that you mention it.
I suppose you could say it's changed.
But you said earlier it hadn't, that you wanted to.
Rozenmarine.
I love you, Rozemarine.
Oh, Elise.
I don't need this silly wish of mine anymore. Not if I can start afresh with you by my side.
But are you sure, Elise?
Come now, let's leave this place.
Oh, but I don't have anything ready for supper.
Let's go.
We'll figure it out, Rozemarine. Hurry now.
Yes.
Ah, and that's what the forest really looks like. Oh my gosh, and now they both have the same goal, so now they both see the same things. Oh my god. Elise und Rozenmarine. I saw no purpose in staying Kieferberg without her. Now that I was freed from my longing, I could follow my own path. I traveled far, to Primaldorf, to the mountains and beyond. Truly, Kieferberg couldn't compare to how full of life the world was. Had it not been for Rozemarine, the time we spent together, all the things she taught me, I would have never broken free from the person I was back in Kieferberg. And nor would Rozemarine have broken free from her fate. On the morning she left, she came into my room, and she whispered by my ear,
We will meet again, Elise. On the 7th night of the 7th moon, I will be there, waiting for you in the heart of the woods. I will come to you when I'm ready, Elise. For now, I'll be taking your apron. I hope you won't mind.
Year after year, I went back to the same clearing, hoping to meet her. And she didn't show up the first year, or the second. Was it the right place? Had I waited long enough? Where are you, Rozenmarine? I waited and I waited. Maybe she's forgotten me. But on the 3rd year, oh, who am I kidding? She's not coming this year either, is she? I could have dreamt it all, yet I keep coming here.
Elise! Rozenmarine?
You waited for me, Elise.
For goodness sake!
I thought you'd never come, Rozenmarine.
I told you I'd be here, silly.
Rozenmarine.
Oh, I have so much to tell you, Elise. I learned so many things you wouldn't believe.
I see.
Such as?
Yes. Oh, I can do pottery now. I learned how to fish and I made a rocking chair all by myself even. And I also brought you something.
Is it another pine cone or a bracelet?
Oh, Elise.
You cut your hair, Rozenmarine.
Yes. Well, it got in the way when I first started out doing odd jobs.
Odd jobs?
Yes, I was a chimney sweeper for a couple of months.
For goodness sake.
You're truly.
I'm sorry. I came here to tell you something, actually.
You know,
You're not leaving again, are you?
No, silly. I came to tell you I'm ready to stay, Elise.
Rozenmarine.
Rozenmarine,
I'm here for you, Elise. You're ready to stay now too, aren't you?
you knew I needed time to grow, huh?
Oh, that's... We both did, wouldn't you say?
You're truly. What was it you wanted to tell me then?
I love you, Elise. But I love you, of course.
Shush it, you.
Rozenmarine.
My Elise, you're bright red.
Let me move my little... Oh no, I didn't get it in time, but... So yes, the happy ending. I really like that they both went to, different cities. I was just kind of like, oh man, bittersweet, because, they didn't get to go together like the way Lepkuchen and Elise did with their ending, which I loved, and also Freya's. But I guess it makes sense because I think that, they did need to grow for each other. All right, and now it's time for the last ending number 1. And more heart wrench.
Elise, you've done it.
No. No, you can't do this.
Elise.
Stop. This isn't what I meant to do. Nobody told me about this. They're so noisy. Can't we get this over with? So noisy, so noisy. That's what I said, you lousy crow. Let us feast, Miriam and Aziel.
Elise. The baby, Elise.
Rozemarine!
This is my fate.
This is what I was born to endure.
No, Rozemarine! This isn't what I meant to do. Not at all.
All right, Elise.
It's fate.
This is my fate after all.
What is this?
I have to do something. I can still stop this. I can still...
Elise.
Rozenmarine.
Rozemarine, she's... There's so much blood. If I don't stop this, Rozemarine is...
Granny,
This is my fate.
meeting you soon.
She's dying. I got precisely what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. I never thought I'd go back to Kieferberg Village again. Not after what I had done years before. I could only think of one person who could still help me. Someone who could keep him away from Goldie. I know why you've come to me, Elise.
Lebkuchen.
Lebkuchen. I've never said anything about.
I see.
I don't need you to tell me, Elise.
Here you go.
Take it. Keep it close to you. It will keep you from harm. Or whomever carries it.
Lebkuchen.
Don't ever come back here, Elise. You've chosen your own path. But tell me, did you get what you wished for? I did. I got exactly what he promised me. Nothing more, nothing less. I paid the heaviest price imaginable. Lost what I cherished most.
Rozenmarine.
My dearest friend. Rozenmarine.
I see.
Do not ever let that mirror go. Do you understand?
I see.
Yes. And that, as they say, is that. So that's been Little Goody Two Shoes. You've seen all the endings and what I think is supposed to be the canon ending. And next we're going to go ahead and play Pocket Mirror, which I'm looking forward to. I almost kind of wish I had played it first, but I think it's going to be fine. Man, I've been playing a lot of prequels. I played, why do I keep, oh my gosh, Sea of Stars. I wanted to say Stardew Valley. I was like, why am I saying that? Sea of Stars, which is a prequel to The Messenger, and now we have Little Goody Two Shoes, which is a prequel to Pocket Mirror. And sometimes it's like, oh, you should do both. Maybe you should do the prequel first. I don't know. I don't know how it is nowadays. But as always, thank you so much for joining me on my journey. I hope it was enjoyable, and have yourselves a wonderful evening. Don't do any weird rituals. I mean, you could. Just know what's up. Just know what's up. All right, guys. Thanks so much.